diving into the world of loops, the fundamental building block of any programming language. Loops allow us to perform repetitive tasks with ease. So, let's jump right in. To begin, let's understand the different types of loops available in Java. We have the while loop, the do-while loop, and the for loop. Each loop has its own unique characteristics and use cases. Now, let's switch to the code editor and see how we can use the while loop in Java. Look at these lines of code. In this example, the while loop will print the values of count from 1 to 5. I will run this code on the code editor and explain how the loop iterates and terminates based on the condition. Let's start. We have a class named while loop example with a main method. Inside the main method, we have a while loop. We start by initializing a variable count with an initial value of 1. The while loop's count less than or equals to 5 specifies that the loop will continue as long as the value of count is less than or equals to 5. Inside the loop, we print the value of count using system.out.println count plus count, and then increment the value of count by 1 using count plus plus. The loop continues until the condition becomes false, which is when count becomes greater than 5. Let's run this code and see the output is printed as expected. Yes, we got the expected output as per while loop conditions mentioned in the code. So, the while loops allow us to repeat a set of instructions as long as a certain condition is true. It is useful when we don't know the exact number of iterations needed beforehand. Another commonly used loop is the for loop. It is useful when we know the exact number of iterations to be performed. The for loop has 3 parts: initialization, condition, and increment. We start with initializing a variable named I with an initial value. Then we define the condition when the loop should stop. Finally, we specify the increment or decrement after each iteration. Now, let's switch to the code editor again and understand this concept. Look at these lines of code. In this example, we have a class named forLoopDemo with a main method. Inside the main method, we have a for loop. The initialization part, int I is equals to 1, initializes a variable I with an initial value of 1. The condition parts, I less than or equals to 5, specifies the condition that determines when the loop should stop. In this case, the loop will continue as long as the value of I is less than or equals to 5. The increment part, I++, increments the value of I by 1 after each iteration. Inside the loop, we have the statement system.out.println value of I plus I, which prints the value of I on the screen using the println method. As we run this code, we can see each value of I being printed on the screen, starting from 1 and going up to 5. So, to summarize, the for loop is a powerful construct that allows us to iterate over a range of values. It consists of initialization, condition, and increment parts, and we can perform any desired actions inside the loop. That's a brief introduction to loops in Java. We explored the for loop and the while loop. These are essential tools that help us to perform repetitive tasks and make our programs more efficient. Please like, share, subscribe for more exciting coding topics. As always, keep coding and keep exploring.